Talk about hopefully being able to get some players in eventually with these 9 games. Great to see Nate back out there, first time since, I guess, March 12th.
Yeah, and you look at first step in progression of getting back into practice. He skated on his own, and today back out shooting and in the mix with line rushes. So, he's progressing along, and he should be, back in the lane in the lineup in the near future.
From a coach's perspective, why is it important for Akira Schmid to go to Utica, get in a lot more reps, knowing that it's tough for a three goalie rotation?
Well, the main part is 3 goalie rotation, isn't it? A great situation, and even with practice, we don't have a lot of practice time, and you're splitting a little bit of practice time with 3 guys. He's young; he needs to play. We understand that he's been a big part of our team. You look at the number of games that V has played, and with Blackie coming back in, and the number of games he's played. Ideally, you'd like to see the number of games he's played almost double of what it is right now. So. Give him an opportunity to play some hockey and continue to grow his game.
Obviously, you guys clinched the other day. Was there any sense, or obviously it's a young group, was there any sense or need that you felt to reiterate, hey, we still got 9 games to go, you got to keep your foot on the gas here?
Well, I think the one thing you want to do is you want to maintain a high level of hockey, playing hockey. You don't want to be sloppy. You want to play your game. You want to make sure you're determined in all 3 zones. You want to win games. You're going to play them. You got to play to win, and you got to keep your level of compete real high.
It's almost a little bit of a blessing in disguise. You got the Islanders today. You got the Rangers. Thursday to kind of play these local rivals so late in the season to keep that intensity high.
Well, I think you look at the Islanders are, in a fight to maintain their position. Mm-hmm. The Rangers are a team that's right on our heels. So 2 important games for us. And both of these rivals are, right next door.
We didn't have a chance to talk to you after last game. I know I talked to Woody a bit, but for you as a guy who's been here for the long haul, the longest tenured Devil, to be able to clinch that playoff spot, knowing what's coming next, I mean, what does that mean to you in this group that you've been able to at least accomplish that first step?
Yeah, it's definitely exciting. Just not having to wait. It would have been nice to get it the game before, obviously, with the chance we had. But we got it at home, and we got the fans all excited and everything. So it's something to look forward to for sure. We got to make sure we take care of these next games in the rest of the regular season. But moving towards the playoffs, we'll deal with that when we get there. But it's definitely exciting to be back and knowing with full confidence that we're going to be back there and excited to get going there.
Do you think that it's even more meaningful because so much of this group has come up through it together? When you look at Nico and Bratter, and a lot of these young guys have gone through some pretty lean years, as you have, but to do it all together and accomplish this.
Yeah, it's exciting just because there's not many of us that have been on the team since the last time we were in the playoffs, and then it's been a long time for me, just a lot of tough years here, and I get we were in a rebuild and stuff like that, and it's part of the whole process. But now to finally be able to say we've clinched a playoff spot with games still to play is exciting. So we're playing these meaningful games. We're excited to be, we were in the hunt the whole year. We put ourselves in a good position right off the bat, and then just continue playing well. So just keep playing well, keep enjoying this for the rest of the regular season, and then we'll hopefully be able to continue the success in the playoffs.
We've used so much the term meaningful games at this time of the year, but even though you've clinched, what's coming next in these 9 games are also incredibly meaningful, are they not, in terms of just keeping where you guys are at in your game?
Yeah, sure. No, and obviously we want to try to get first as well. We know Carolina's had a great year, and we're chasing them. We want to set our standards high and not just trying to hold our position and just win, lose. We're trying to win every game still. It's not like we're just mailing it in the rest of the year and trying to prepare for playoffs. We're trying to win every game and we're still got a team in front of us we're trying to catch and beat. So I think it's exciting. It just gives you another target that you want to try to hit and just continue to win these hockey games. And then once the regular season is over, we'll figure out our opponent and then we'll deal with them then.
Talked about these games being meaningful. Obviously, you're trying to move up in the standings, potentially seeing the Islanders or the Rangers who you're playing this week. Does that add any more meaning to these 2 games coming up?
Just the rivalry, obviously, with these teams being such close proximity to one another and to us, and it's pretty rare, I guess, that you get to see these teams kind of on a back-to-back basis where we'll play the Islanders and then we'll play the Rangers not long after. So we're looking forward to the challenge. Obviously, the Rangers are right behind us. They've been at our heels the whole season, and the Islanders are a team that they've been battling for their wild card spots, and they've kind of had their ups and downs as well. So we got to be prepared to play tonight and play the Islanders, deal with them first, and then we'll move along to Rangers and move along with our schedule from there.
When you clinched the other day, was there any chance to celebrate, or did you kind of just move on to the next game in the mode of just stay focused and stay ready?
Yeah, to be honest, our schedule's been so crazy that we've just been playing every second day. So rest has been such a huge thing for us, and maybe a couple little celebration, little things around the room and stuff like that, and but nothing special. It's not really, the prize we want to win is to clinch a playoffs. We want to win the ultimate prize at the very, very end of the season.
Thank you.
Pally, obviously clinching the playoffs is one thing, but how important does the next 9 games become, just knowing that that part is done, but there's still plenty of games to go?
Yeah, for sure. There's still 9 games left, and we want to elevate our game and make sure we're playing the right way and closer to playoff hockey as we can. Those 9 games.
Is that what's so important about these games and keeping that mentality, knowing, like I said before, that it's already clinched, like you still have levels to reach?
Yeah, for sure. But, we have to manage it. Like, we can't, just be fighting and all. Like, we need to play good those 9 games, make sure we get ready for the playoffs and be, in a good shape in the playoffs.
What does it look like to you, these next 9 games, in terms of improving the overall game for everybody?
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm sure we're going to go through, video meetings, and we're going to get it improved. There's a room for improvement for sure, and we're going to do that going into the playoffs.
Do you feel a sense of responsibility to help keep that focus, just knowing that so many of these guys in this room, this is their first time ever clinching a playoffs?
I mean, yeah, we can talk about it, but the guys been here in the league for a little bit of time now, so I think they know and they got a good idea what's coming and how we need to prepare before the playoffs.
Thanks, Pally.